How are you today?
Good.
It's a beautiful day, huh? That is why we're outside. You see the bushes in the back? You see the, look, Jana's saying hello. Say hi, Jana. Get in there. Get in there and say hi, Jana. Ah! All right, what book are we reading today? Stuck. So today's topic that we're going to be talking about, trees. And our game is called Stuck in the Trees. So what you guys need is a box or a Rubbermaid or maybe a laundry basket. That could work. And then I want you to find things that mom and dad say are okay. You got it, Jana? Make sure you get stuff, but I want you to try to throw it and get it stuck in the basket. How's that sound? Everybody's favorite guest. Say hi, Gabe.
Hi.
This is a guest-filled episode. So, that's all you have to do. Just throw the stuff, get it in the basket. Now, how could they make that more difficult? Maybe, like, the further back they stand, the more points it's worth?
Yeah.
They could try that. And then I want you guys to draw a picture of a tree, but they have to put something in. What should they have to put in their tree? How about fruit?
I heard it.
Or animals? You heard that? Oh, we tried to whisper. Draw your favorite thing in your tree. Sound good? All right. You ready to get started in our book?
Yeah.
Called Stuck. All right. It all began when Floyd's
Kite.
became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. I don't think Floyd's very happy about that, Jana. The trouble really began when he threw his
Favorite shoe.
to knock the kite loose, and that got stuck too. Now, he has two things stuck. So he threw, oh boy, his other shoe
Other shoe.
to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoes, Floyd fetched, Mitch. What is Mitch?
A cat.
That's exactly what a cat sounds like.
I'm a cat. Meow.
Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. So Floyd got...
A ladder.
That's right. He was going to sort all this out once and for all. I think he's got a good plan now. He's got a ladder. He's good to go. And then he threw it. I'm sure you all can guess what happened.
Why would you throw
Why would you
it?
throw it? The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be picked up before anyone noticed. So he flung
Paint.
a bucket of paint. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. So then Floyd tried a duck
A duck.
to knock down the bucket of paint. And then he threw
A chair.
to knock down the duck. Then he tried his friends
Bike.
to knock down the chair. The kitchen what?
Sink.
Wouldn't knock down his friend's vehicle, so Floyd's front door was thrown to try and knock down the sink. What is this guy doing?
Why is it throwing stuff in the tree?
You can't just throw a bike in a tree. The family what?
Car.
To knock down their front door. Do you know why we're up here? The milkman to knock down the cat. And
A monkey. A monkey.
a monkey to knock down the milkman. Surely he had to be somewhere else. Look at that tree. A small what?
A boat. Boat.
A small boat to knock down the anything. And then a big
Boat.
to knock down the small boat. A,
Hippopotamus.
not a hippopotamus. What is it with the horns? What is it, Gabe?
A rhinoceros.
A rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. And a long distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros. Oh my gosh, tell me he's not going to do this.
He can't carry the whole house.
The house from across the street to knock down the truck. Uh-oh.
Floyd.
What did he throw down now?
A lighthouse.
A lighthouse to knock down the house across the street. Oh my goodness. What is this?
A whale.
A whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. Look what the whale's saying. Hi, how are you doing? That's exactly what a whale sounds like, right? Right? And they all got
Stuck.
Look at that. Look at that tree full of stuff. What do you think, Jana?
There's people waving in the house.
The milkman's in the tree, the lady's in the house, and you know what the lady said? Wait till I tell your mother. A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion, and the firemen stopped to see if they could help. And up they went, the fire engine, followed by the firemen. Did Floyd just throw a fire truck and firemen into the tree, Eva?
Yes.
Jana, that is not acceptable.
Yeah.
And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutans and the one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew there would be big trouble. Then he had an idea, and he went to find a saw. He had an idea, Gabe.
What?
He went to find a saw. Let's see what his idea is. Please tell me he's going to try and cut the tree down and not throw the saw into the tree. He lined it up as best he could. Oh my goodness.
He threw it in the tree.
Look at this, guys. He lined it up like he's going to cut it. And then he threw the saw into the tree.
Why does he keep throwing stuff in the tree?
Why doesn't he just use it? And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree. And the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted that he had gotten about his kite, and he put it to use immediately for the rest of his day. That night, Floyd fell asleep, exhausted. But before he did, he could have sworn that there was something he was forgetting. What do you guys think he's forgetting?
The stuff.
The stuff in the tree! Floyd, you got your kite, but... Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. Oh, the stuff's in the tree. What'd you think of that book?
Good.
It was a good book. All right, so we got a fun fact today, and it's, of course, about what? What are we talking about?
Look at all. The biggest
trees. So what is the... Yeah, go ahead.
The biggest tree.
The biggest tree in the whole world.
Eva.
Do you remember? Hold on one second, Jana. Jana's ready for Eva to get out of here, but I'm not done with you yet. Do you remember how big it was?
It was the biggest tree in the world.
It was 26 floors high. That's like 26 of your houses stacked on top of each other. That's how tall it is. That would hurt my neck to look up that high all the time. All right, our last thing of the day is our catechism. Today's catechism is a good one. So we've been talking, Eva, about how Christ came and died for our sins and that he had to die. But when Christ died, did it mean that all of our sins are forgiven? What do you think? You think yes or no?
Yes.
Yes! All of our sins. When we accept Christ's gift of forgiveness for our sins, all of our sins are forgiven. No matter what you've done, it's forgiven. Now listen, that doesn't mean that you're always going to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect, right, Eva? You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Jana's not perfect. But it's okay not to be perfect. God just wants you to be the perfect you that you can be. Sometimes we're going to fall and sometimes we're going to sin, but it's okay because Jesus can forgive us, right? Awesome. So remember that. If you see me on the weekend, you can tell me. Now, I've got people telling me the catechism. I've got people bringing in tithe money, and they're all getting Waters dollars to do it. So if you bring it in, I'll have one for you too. Anything you want to say before we go, Eva?
Bye.
Jana?
Bye.
Bye. See you guys.